Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for SH Figuarts Leonardo. This is from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And this is quite great. Very nostalgic for me. I grew up watching the Turtles. On top of that, it's SH Figuarts. And we've already seen a lot of great figures coming out of that particular line. Dragon Ball, Star Wars figures, even Sailor Moon. They're fairly good. I like them. And here we go. And this is just amazing. So this is one of the first. So far, I believe, I can't remember if they had the Shredder announced as well, or maybe the Foot Clan. But yeah, definitely, we're gonna see all four of the Turtles. We have Leonardo and Donatello first, then Raffaello and Michelangelo afterwards. And I cannot wait for Mikey. For one, that's my favorite color, and that is my real name, Michael. There we go. Alright, so but first, let's go with Leonardo. I've already watched some of the reviews on this one, and I've heard great things about it. And hopefully, I will have the same experience. And yeah, we'll see. I got mine from Tatsu Hobby. I believe they still have it in stock. I'll provide the link down below if you're looking into getting some. And here we go. Quite nice. Oh, they even have that nice. Well, actually, that looks like Donnie. Has a purple, but it's supposed to be blue. What happened there? Alright, so that's pretty much it for the box. It's a windowed box, which is nice. You can see what's inside. There's a manhole cover right there. I guess that's where the blade kind of goes into. Some hands here, an alternate face. Yep. Alright, so let's do a quick unboxing here. I believe, yeah, there we got some instructions here. So, just a manhole cover. There's really no attachment to that. We got 8 pairs of hands, or sorry, 4 pairs of hands. Meaning 8 hands total. And what is this? Okay. So we're just gonna swap out the bandana tail if we're going to change it to that face, which kind of makes sense. And yeah, this is one of those that I've seen on reviews, how the blade is like this. Alright, so yeah, we'll take a look on that. Let me do some unpackaging and continue the review. Alright, so we have Leo here, and he has some weight to it, and that is thanks to the die-cast parts. You can kind of feel it, this lower leg here, starting from, I guess, the knee here. Although, knee is plastic, but you can feel the cold metal on the die cast. Not this part though. Yeah, just this whole thing die cast. Quite nice. Yeah, that weight. Yeah, it gives it a bit of a stability standing up, which is great. And the details on this guy, quite nice. It's not weathered or anything, but you can kind of see the molding there. Even the shell here, nicely done. I like it. Yeah, really cool. So let's go over articulation. We have the neck here from the base of the head and base of the neck. And yeah, very poseable. Yeah, that's quite nice. Kind of makes you wonder if you can just move the mouth there, but I guess it's gonna be hard with the cheeks and everything. Then let's see here, for the shoulder we have this kind of like the butterfly joint, or it kind of moves forward, which is great. And we kind of have to tilt this over, and so we got this rubbery, kind of like a rubber flap here for the front part, which is mounted here on the interesting. Now even this one, it feels like the joint is die cast. Yeah, it's just a bit stiff. But he can definitely reach his other shoulder there, which is great. I like that. You got your bicep swivel. You hear that creaking sound. So you get the bicep swivel, which is great. I wonder if you can actually pop that out. It feels like it. There's like a bit of a gap there. I kind of wish that's a bit more flushed. elbow band, it's fairly good. You have this elbow brace or the elbow cover, which kind of helps hide that. Otherwise, this is just going to be a long elbow or flat here. So it's nice that they have that, or I mean, it works out having that joint. Then you got your wrist. You have the closed fist. That's the first thing that attach here. But yeah, really great motion with that arm. That's really nice. There's not gonna be an ab. I don't think so. But is there? Feels like there's a seam line there. Actually, there is. I kind of lean him back a little bit. But you got this giant waist joints here inside. You can do a partial split almost. Definitely thigh swivel is nice. See, this is the joint I like. Having it hidden there, not the some of the Kamen Rider or even the Ultraman. I just don't like that waist design. This is what they should have been doing for those. It's hidden. This is a lot nicer than it looks like. The butt is in front or the waist is reversed. But yeah, this is definitely nice. I mean, you can kind of see some of the inner workings there, but it's not too bad. But yeah, definitely really nice. Now, same ways, it's gonna be how it is for the elbow. You get the knee; it's double jointed, and along with that, it works out quite well. I don't think it extended other than the 90-degree band, but for the most part, that's good. Yep, really nice. Then you get your ankle joint here, and it seems like there's a collar there that kind of floats around. There's a ball joint up here and there. You can kind of see the glimmer of that ball joint. So that's die cast. A bit interesting, and I'm hoping the paint won't peel off. Typically, when the paint is on a die cast, the paint doesn't stick well. So hopefully that will last. Other than that, we have the toe joint. Yep. Which is kind of nice that they have that. Yeah, really great. Overall, articulation is quite nice. You can definitely do a lot of cool moves with Leo. And yeah, I'm fairly sure all of them are going to be the same mold. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Other than we have a variety of hands, which already talked about the closed fist. Kind of see that in the instructions. You have a pair for holding the sword. Just have a peg connect or a circular hollow there. I'm trying to think of a better. It's not really a peg, but the handle, circular handle for the swords, which is right here. This is not die cast. It's just plastic, I believe. Nicely painted though. Even the handle has some nice details to it. There's two of those. Otherwise, you have this open hand here. And you also have this one. Which... I'm not even sure what this is for, but... probably it's where you can use to hold the sewer. Or the manhole cover right here. Yep. Interesting. Or maybe for the pizzas. There we go. But this is more of a rectangular handle. So for other figures, I guess, or other accessories, that will work well. Other than that, let's do a face swap. Yep. And we're just gonna pop this off. There we go. Pop that back in. Quite easily. Got that angry face. I'm actually thinking of whitening out the eyes. I think without the pupil just makes the turtles a bit more fierce. I'm still debating on that one. This is actually not bad, the pupil placement, and I'm lucky it's not the lazy eye syndrome that I have been getting from the SH Monster Arts. No lazy eye this time, which is good. Alright, so moving on, we're gonna swap this out. Unfortunately, this one is a rectangular peg. Yep, not sure if it's gonna show, but it is a rectangular peg. Hence, it only goes one way. I'm really tempted to kind of trim that off. That way I can move this around. Should I do that? Sure, why not? Let's do it! Alright, so let's see here. I might do it off camera since it's gonna be my first attempt. I'm hoping it will work out. Otherwise, I just screwed up this. Alright, so I got some good news and bad news. For one, if you trim off the peg, it does not work because it's attached on a certain angle. And knowing it's me, I will use magnets, and that's kind of like what I did. Yes, magnets. Alright, so I have it here. Now I can spin this around, and it's held by that magnet right there. Yep. So basically I just drilled through that. I'm using a 3mm in diameter of a neodymium magnet and 1.5mm in height, or the thickness of that disc. I've been using these magnets, they work quite well, and I'm happy I have just enough space for that to stay there. This one kind of went over a little bit, especially on the bottom, but it works quite well. And there we go. I mean, you barely notice it from the top that there's a magnet there, but since this has some die cast, I mean, we could kind of okay with that, a little bit that magnet sticking out there. And from the back, you can hardly see it. So now, I have nothing flailing around the way I want it to, which is great. Also did it with the normal one here. Same thing, put the magnet there. Make sure if you're installing magnets that you put them in the same polarity. Otherwise, if you flip that over or put it on the wrong side, it's not going to work. Typically what I do is work on one side, get it to work, stick another magnet there, and put some super glue and push it in. That usually does the trick. So yeah, that's my quick simple mod for that, which worked out quite well. I was kind of scared that I might get it offset, but luckily I got it right. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna get that right again for the next turtle. I have to do that 4 times if I wanted to. Yeah, we'll see. But I'm glad that it works out, and I will always have some of my viewers asking, what did you just do? You just ruined a figure. Yes and no. I mean, for me, I really like that the articulation. I'm not sure how come they didn't give us that. Put a ball joint there. Something tells me that having a ball joint there might have a tendency for it to break. Even if it's a circular peg, likewise, it's gonna break, and to avoid that complaints, that's why they gave us a more rigid rectangular peg. But yeah. Anyways, if you have that magnet, if you want to try it, it does work, as you can see here. Moving on, let's go ahead and swap out the hands here. So this should just pop out. There we go. Oh, they used that half peg ball joint. I'm not too fond of that. But seems like it's sturdy here. Although it's a little bit creaky. Let's put this on here. Not sure if I'm supposed to hear a pop, but it seems like it's there. Huh. Oh, there we go. I knew it. There's a pop. Alright, so having this, actually I want to try it first if this is actually the hand. Yep, it is. So the other one is for something else. Yep. Alright, let's swap this one too. Just pop it out. Oh, there's like an excess plastic on that. Right on the stem. Interesting. There we go. Pops in. Alright, so before I put the swords there, so this is the part where you can swap this out. You can just have long nails, so sometimes it's good to have long nails, sometimes it's not. And definitely one of those times that'll be beneficial to have that. Alright, so enough of my rambling. You pop this out. You got that side there, and you attach this thing. Alright. So people have complained, or not complained, but wasn't too happy on this, but I guess it's show accurate the way they have it. Because you always unsheath your sword upward. Yeah, the blade is upward, so it'll be nice if it's I guess like this. That way when you remove it, you're ready. Like that. But if it's like this, if you try to grab it, you're gonna be holding the blade, and the way it's angled too, it doesn't make sense. It's gonna be like this. So unless it's grabbing it like this, but then again, how are you gonna flip it over? I don't think that's gonna be that yeah, that is some kind of dexterity there for Leo to grab the sword like that. But then again, it's a cartoon, so you get a little bit of freedom there. Yeah, something a cartoon does not make sense. But anyways, you got those two blades. It only goes that way, the way that thing is molded, and they're bound by gravity. So just a heads up. I was also thinking maybe you can reach it that way, but it's not gonna work. I've tried. Yeah. Well, let's see. Yeah. I guess that's how he pulls the sword, but he cannot even reach it in that angle. Yep, the mystery. Anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and remove that. There we go. Put this back on here. Put it on Leo. Slides right in. There we go. Hopefully the paint will hold, or none of the paint from the handle will peel off. Oops. And there we go. It's ready to fight or rumble with the foot soldiers. Yeah, this is really nice. You know, aside from the creaking sound from the tight joints or the die cast, yeah, it's nice. Definitely, it'll be nice to have that thing on the side like this. That's how it's supposed to be. Yep. Oh, anyways, I think that's it. But before we go, I really want to try to white out the eyes, and let's see how that works out. And that's what it looks like when the eyes are white out. This actually, it looks good. Although, with the normal face right here, it looks like it's zombified. So, maybe in the future, the angry ones I'll white out, but the normal face, yeah, I'll keep the pupils on. I'm using a craft paint, just those cheap white paints. This one here, for those who are curious. Yep. Easy to take out, they're water-based, so it's not permanent. Although the magnet is permanent. But, like this, you want to see it kind of sticking out as if, you know, the wind is blowing, you know, in this direction. Yeah, I think it's better. Anyways, that's about it for my review for Leonardo. Look forward for the other three and many more, if they are making more, that is. Anyways, yeah. Again, got mine from Tatsu Hobby. If you got questions, let me know. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.